algo nuevo en la ciudad. Vamos a llevar la palabra. No tengo carro. No tengo carro. Voy caminando por la ciudad. Si tú crees algo, ven acá, ven acá. Ay, no hay nada, yo creí que había un carro. Josué, mi hermano, ¿todo bien? Ya tú sabes, metiendo los gatos a roleplay. Ese muñeco, ese pastor corre mucho, man. Amiga, ¿quieres escuchar la palabra? La palabra de 10 bendiciones. Ay, Dios mío, usted no quiere escuchar. estamos aquí llevando la palabra, gente. Recuerden, dale like. Comparte si te gusta. Tú sabes, aquí caminando, llevando la palabra, siempre dando los salmos aquí que tengo, porque la palabra es vida, gente.
You some ungroomed sheepdog with hair over your eyes.
Tú tienes demonio. Tú tienes demonio por dentro, hermana. Sácalo. Saca ese demonio, sácalo. Muy bien, saqué de ese demonio de ahí. La maldita sea. A sacar el demonio porque ya no me molesta. Mano, y sigo buscando sitio de roleplay. Yo, mano, no sé. Yo creo que me tengo que ir por la a las gringas. Quiero llevar la palabra a mi hermano. Recuerda, comparte el video si te gusta, dale like. Estamos en vivo. Hermano, ¿quieres llevar la palabra? ¡Cállate tu madre!
What the fuck?
Esta ciudad es pecaminosa. ¡Qué demonio! Tú, hijo del demonio, ven acá. ¿Qué carajo?
That's the words on the street right now. Whoa!
Peta la palabra. Coño, no hables malo. No tires basofia de nuestra palabra. De San Goku y San Vegeta.
Hey,
No. Hey, bro, I got some little problems going over there.
Oh, se teletransportó el tipo. Oh, este es el poder que tengo. No, me gusta usar los manos. Me gusta ver cómo es. En verdad que no hay nadie. Y Alondra, saludos, baby. Espero que estés bien. Y llevando la palabra, pero Lacho, déjame ver si consigo otra ciudad. Porque esto está bien muerto, mano. Voy a escribirla aquí. Sí, porque de hecho la ciudad está bien muerta. bien muerta, mano. Es que esto es como... Es como el nene que se cayó corriendo bicicleta, empezó a llorar, la mamá no le hizo caso y el nene jamás volvió a correr bicicleta. Otro nene se cayó y la mamá fue corriendo, lo levantó y le dio un besito. Moraleja, hermano. El nene se montó otra vez en la bicicleta y siguió corriendo. Moraleja, si lo ves caído, levántalo con un besito. Recuerden. Uh-huh. No consigo ciudad, mano. El island es más grande. Ya, no hay ninguno. Vamos al siguiente. Saludos, gente, recuerda darle like, comparte, estamos intentando, si no nos vamos para Red Dead Redemption. Anyway, vamos a buscar cosas que hacer con jugar con ustedes, mi gente. Vamos a ver, está conectándote, 7 puntos, usted está en posición 28. Bueno, mi gente, que a ustedes les gustaría que nosotros juguemos, tenemos mobile, estamos intentando un montón de cosas nuevas. Pero me gustaría saber su opinión, mi gente. Emerson, papi, saludos, espero que estés bien y toda tu familia. Papi, estamos aquí intentando a ver si podemos entrar a la ciudad porque pues estamos buscando este sitio para hacer roleplay, para divertirnos, llevarle las cosas buenas a ustedes, pero hoy no se pudo. Pues mira, vámonos para Rota. Guillermo Sánchez, papi, saludos, espero que estés bien. Espero que estés bien y toda tu familia, mi hermano. Gracias, amigo. Pues mira, papi, nos vamos para Red Dead. Chacho, mano, estoy buscando, no importa que sea este roleplay de México, de otro país que tenga los servidores. Bueno, vámonos para Red Dead a ver qué nuevas cosas hay. ¿Qué me perdí? Jugar la historia. ¿De dónde tú eres, Guillermo? Y en este estoy por... Hoy es un día como que no me dejan jugar. ¿Por qué no me dejan jugar? Ah, maldita sea. Hacho, ¿tú sabes lo que yo quisiera saber? Es si se puede transferir la cuenta de un lado al otro. Saludos, gente, vamos a jugar Red Dead Redemption porque pues hoy los lobbies han salido malos y fue horrible. Valentine, Ever Ranch. Vamos a adelantar esta misión de los...
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy.
All right, let's head out.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay.
apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Vamos a ir galopando. Y si tengo que matar, los mataremos. Pobre Celia se quedó sin su esposo.
There's some patches of grass here. This is good. Let's look down this way. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet. Ha! Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
Oh!
There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything around. Keep down. Move quietly and slowly. You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
Vamos a casa lagi. Saludos.
Shh. Down there. You see him? Are you ready with that bow? Try to hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean. You can pull back quite hard. Nice. See if you can get another one.
Tranquilito, ya te vi.
Well done. I think that's all we can carry. Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay. I'll go grab the other one.
Chapelito, Chapelito. Ven, Chapelito, Chapelito, Chapelito. Chapelito. Chapelito.
I'm gonna get this pack on my horse.
Chappy. Chappy. Enter Chappy. No está durmiendo Chappy.
Are you gonna put that on your horse?
Ya te subo, está dormido.
Yeah. Ready to head back when you are.
Come on, then. Let's head back. Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find
What are you
somewhere
doing?
to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
Oh, watch it.
No, siempre tejido.
Notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. But not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
Watch out. Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around. You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Galopando voy por la ciudad, voy galopando. Si me encuentro un zombie por ahí.
Cut up here, off the trail.
Easy, boy.
Easy, Chapelito, easy, Chapelito. Aquí,
We ain't
tranquilo.
never talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now?
5, 6 months.
Something like that?
But you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here.
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right. Yeah.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Fucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
Brought some food back, boys!
You should really tether that horse, Arthur.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well, well, well. Just drop it down in here.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
Why, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one you dumped on the floor there. Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town, if you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah, well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days. Oh, excuse me. Stay alert there, Javier.
Arthur?
How are you doing?
Not too bad, considering.
Up with you boys because I thought you liked action. Couple of days on the lam, and you lot have all turned yellow.
Southwest, right, Arthur? Yeah. He said follow the main trail southwest. They're camped near some lake. Okay, let's go find these bastards before they find us and rob this core they're planning.
Vamos galopando por la ciudad.